I don't usually talk about political things. I talk about spiritual things. Expose how stupid and fake the politics really are and how they've been run by an upper echelon for a long time. That's demonic and angelic. The churches, the left, right, left, the red hoods, the white hoods, the black hoods, the little Red Riding Hoods. Yep. It's coming out with this P. Diddy shite. It's all coming out. And having been on the bottom of the feeding grounds for a long time, it feels so good to be the one pulling the puppet strings on the reptilians of the left, right, left, seraphim, higher, upper, lower, interdimensional, angelic natures of our own freaking thought forms. And to stand in the center of it all and know you don't have to be any of it because it's all going to go down and it's all going to get revealed. And whoever doesn't stand in their center and stood for the agendas, they don't have a center. That's their problem. The people I dealt with all said the same words. They all spoke the right words in all the religions, even the fucking reptilians, even the fallen seraphim, the aliens, the alien races. None of them knew what they were frickin' talking about. None of them knew. They were all puppets sent after me. All puppets. And finally, frickin', I get to be on the side where I get to say that there's real angels pulling the strings here for all the children that have always been eaten from the beginning of time. Oh no, but my Yahweh or the highway didn't sacrifice children unless it was men, women, and children in war, and unless they were on this side, unless they were on that side, unless they didn't obey the law, and then Jesus comes along and says nobody needs the law, and then everybody hates that rabbi, that new age, east, west, whatever, guru, that was the real kind of Brahma, the Christos, because he drew from the center, and he didn't need anyone else's shite, even though you all left, right, left say that he did. Because you don't know what a real God is. You don't know what a real goddess is. You don't know what a real fallen angel is. You don't know what a real ascended master is. And I'm just in love with myself. And I'm just in love with my work here. And I'm just in love with God's poetry. And I'm just in love with God's breath. And I'm just in love with the energy I feel exuding from me because it's God's spirit. And I'm just so fucking glad the left and the right are fucking dying, both of them. As far up as that ladder, as you can see that and climb that, you will comprehend that, because we're all energy and everybody's just trying to build their heaven with a little bit of somebody's energy, aren't they? No. No. Yeah. I'm so glad I killed the Sheila so many times so long ago that I offed my ego selves till there was nothing left but I in the center, and then that center imploded and fell in love with itself. You know, like the real narcissistic mirror of the soul, not the external looking at everybody else. Though sometimes my mind goes there, I only have to sit here and say, perfect, holy, righteous, divine, over my chest over and over again, while curses leave, diseases leave, people leave, bad energy leaves, and I'm just like, I love myself. And so right now I'm having emotions. I'm allowing myself to be distracted by the world because I am celebrating. For me, for all my ancestors, and for all women and children who've ever been abused, and men in this slave system. And beyond that, which angels and fallen aliens and agendas left and right have fallen for the 10 kingdoms here over and over and over again, till everyone turns to the dark side and we have to reset in. Who cares? Onward goes the story. We are part of the solar system. The universe is in us, as us. What's happening outside of us, collective, is us. And so, as far as you want to ascend above that energy and that ladder and that thought form, is how deeply you can bow to your own soul and see yourself for what you really are. Energy. Energy. And I know people out there saying, I'm an ascended master, and telling you how to get in a no-brain zone so they can take your energy, because that man who's famous, calling himself an ascended master, died and a reptilian stepped into his body from one side or the other. Seraphim, cherubim, those things sitting around in the temple with the priests. Yeah, I'm eating french fries. I'm breaking my diet because I'm celebrating. And at the same time celebrating, there is nothing to celebrate for. Everything is energy. So I'm going to bless every single freaking french fry, and it's of no consequence. At the same time, I am so glad when I can eat a freaking nearly rare steak. Because that is going to be the thing I need to heal myself. Sadly. Until I need nothing to heal myself. Because I don't consider myself human anymore. And I'm not playing the mafia angel games of Hollywood. The satanic games. I'm talking from my center. I'm being me. The left doesn't own me. The right doesn't own me. And all the factions all the way up the polar yin-yang of my ancestral DNA in the universe. Because I'm just moving through me, doing what I want to do now. Loving me. That's ecstatic. And when you consider that and love yourself and not see yourself as separate and not try to get in energy from other people or have them come along and tank you, so all you write about the next 3 months is your trauma and BS. Yeah, no one's ever doing it to me again. I am not your food on whatever level you pray. Start praying. Because I'm not your food. And that's all is mind, left, right, left. So if you have neither left nor right, where does the mind go? Where does the mind go if it doesn't go to the cloud of the right or the left, the plasma cloud? Where does it go? Maybe it's part of a bigger neural network, since we're all part of something, until we're not. And each and every second, when I bow to my soul and say, perfect, holy, righteous, divine, I love you, Sheila, I love you, Sheila, I love you, until the heart space glows up. That's all the reaction I'm trying to get from the real mirror. The one that isn't narcissism. The one that you've got to know, which is your soul. And then that instrument is the body that needs to hear the love and affection. It never gets real from anyone else. Needs to hear it from you so it can have the glow up and you can have the glow up. And we all have the glow up. Or we don't have the glow up. And I only belong in a place where people honor that glow up. On whatever level that happens to be. And everything that has taken my energy in every moment, in every space, time, and dimension is going to give me back the frequencies, give me back whatever energy I need to do what my freaking ever-loving spirit energy wants to do. And right now, like my other American and Indian ancestors, that is bowing to my center and going with the flow. The flow. Jump in the river. Be the plasma. Be free. Dance from one second into the next, never knowing what shite's going to happen, and love every second of yourself. Because that's the truth that's going to survive. And I want to be in that. And so I'm in it right here, right now. Excuse my French fry. In my chest. That's all I can do is be human. Spitting out my French fries and taking a shit later. And dealing with all the Diddy diddler crap in the whole world since I was a little child. Nothing like some of these people have that I know. Nothing like it, but like it. Similar, same agenda, same crap, same story. And sometimes I can't even believe it's unfolding so much like the prophecies of mine and, you know, the biblical on repeat here because it is all patterns. Sometimes I can't believe it. Just how it plays out like a cog. Like you all cogs in the wheel. And my ex used to say that. He's a cog in the wheel. Well, he's just a cog in the wheel. He can't help it. They got his code and they're programming it. They got his twin. And they're puppeting it. It's real. Fucking MK Ultra, CIA, DNA, bullshit. The whole thing's real. And people are going to fall apart from this. Never mind when the war in the heavens opens itself up. And what does the heavens consist of? Aliens? Consists of frickin' plasma. And that's how we're going to fight and how the fight's going to go down. People just only get it on the level they get it at. And I want to be plasma, and I'm going to be plasma, and ain't none of the people stopping me that fricked with me. I just thank them for being my rats and letting me be the Pied Piper. Because they were the Pied Piper and they led the kids astray, and then they sided with those kind of people, and they used us, they used women, they hated us, they let their bodies be taken over by reptilians just to have a frickin' expensive house and car and diddled kids. And then that all gets exposed, and they still don't know what's going on up above that. And the ones that do are the frickin' reptilians and fallen angels. They're not humans anymore. You heard what I said. Apply it the way you want. But I have a right to feel my trauma and to feel my drama and then be elated because this win is happening in the universe with this Aquarian age. It isn't just about what's happening here and now. It's what's happening through the whole of the heavens. And I'm excited. It's freaking amazing. And I'm just going to have emotions because you know what? 5 minutes later, I'm going to be meditating in my center in love with that glow up, and I'm going to flow down the river of plasma. Whatever way that means.